Welcome back to One at a Time, the series where all monsters I slay need to be in ascending combat level order, and I must kill every monster 1,000 times. I'm allowed to process the drops I get, with the insane restrictions of not being able to buy from shops or pick up any spawns. In the last episode, we finished off combat level 10, slaying 10,000 monsters in total. I want to give a quick thanks to all of you because the support has been absolutely insane in the first episode. Definitely check out episode 1 if you haven't already, and let's get started on this very hectic episode. And welcome everybody to episode 2. We are kicking off this episode with Dark Wizards. They actually have the same magic attack as normal wizards, so hopefully this will be relatively easy with their 13 magic now. Oh, they also cast Weaken. That actually might be good, because every spell that they don't actually attack with a damaging spell means that they can't actually do real damage. We had to mark the level 11s because I don't want to accidentally attack the 23s. I don't want to accidentally get myself killed. I don't know what their max hit is. I don't want to know what their max hit is. It's looking like I'm going to have to Prayer Flake Prayer, which is really annoying, and there's no real close altar. I guess this is the closest one, and I don't even know if I could use it if I don't have the Druidic Ritual done. First inventory of 57, we get a lot more runes. We're gonna get so many more runes than the blue wizards. We're gonna be on team Dark Wizards from now on because I think we're gonna get a decent amount of Nats and Chaos runes. And I mean, the Cosmics, I don't know how much I'll need those in the future, but just being able to chant anything I get, assuming I have the materials and the magic level, will be really nice. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, please. Oh, thank God. I honestly have no idea how I would have done this otherwise. This is really weird, guys. I can't pick up this beginner clue scroll. Like, I quite literally can't. I'm not lagging. I could drop other things. Pick it up. Is this spot just cursed? If I drop meat on the spot. No, I could pick that up. Did not mean to attack that wizard. If I go up the stairs, is there like a max on clue scrolls? No, I could pick that stack up. This stack up. I mean, this clue's about to disappear because I've been trying for the past minute or so. If any of you have any idea of why that happened, let me know. We'll see if I get another one, but I'm about to end in less than 50 kills now. Oh no, we did get another one. And I can pick that one up. I honestly have no idea what just happened then. Must have just been some weird glitch in that spot. You know what? For the sake of science, you know what? Let's actually drop one that I can't do if I'm gonna do that. So let's drop this one up here, grab a clue that requires a spade, and see if I could pick it up. This spot is busted. Wait, I'm on the floor above. I can't pick up the last clue from this spot, which is weird because I've been juggling clues in this spot. Oh my, you know what? I'm gonna try Hopping Worlds. This is ridiculous. I don't know what the heck's going on. These are probably gonna just disappear. I'm honestly completely lost for words. But they are just beginner clues at the end of the day, so it's not really that big of a deal. What is a big deal, though, is the amount of runes that we just got. Look at all the curse spells we can cast. That's gonna be a lot of XP, a lot of chaos runes, a lot of mine runes, and I'm really, really content right now with the rune situation. Very annoying monster, but definitely worth it in the end. Oh my God, I figured it out. This whole time I'm doing these clues, I figured it out. This clue that we dropped before, I kept picking it up and just constantly testing to figure out what the heck's going on. If this clue is below another clue scroll, watch, I can pick this one up. I drop this one here, can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. But if I come down and pick this one up, move it over here. Now, before I put the clue in that spot, can pick it up there, can drop it there, pick it up there, but I put it in the spot that another clue is underneath it, and suddenly I can't pick it up. All right, guys, so we're done with the clues. We're gonna keep our last one, of course, like we always do. 4 beginner caskets to open. But before we open that, I just want to say we are really close to that 43 prayers. So next monster, we will have that protect for melee, and we're just shy of 65 strength, 61 combat as well. Okay, 4 caskets. I really hope for unique. That's the only reason why I'm doing beginners. I just want to look fancy while I play this game. So mole slippers. Give me mole slippers. No, bad. At least we got full steel. Come on. Got plenty of those. And plenty of those. We have so many earth runes. Dang. 18 beginner clues, no uniques. All my luck went to the flared trousers. Level 12 is going to be an annoying monster. To me, it's obvious who we have to pick, but we sacrifice a pretty crucial monster as well. We're going to pick ham members. They have essential drops such as a needle and thread for crafting, clue scrolls, logs for potential construction, and the possibility of mithril weaponry through rusty swords. The monster we sacrifice, though, is minotaurs, which supply an abundance of iron arrows and pure essence. Even though ham members come in multiple levels, I'd like to kill them as often as I could to try and snag as much thread as possible, since to me, they are incredibly hard to come by. Oh boy, does it look nice down here. I'm actually excited. Really excited to kill these guys. Now we have to stick to the level 12 specifically. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, like 3 kills in. I'm buzzing. I don't know if I'll try to cash them in right away as I get them. I might try to get like 5 or so and then cash them in. Same with the bodies, just because it's a long trip over there. And I don't have the 15 fishing for a quick telly. Not a big deal, but I would like to try to get the upgrades sooner rather than later and not just wait for them all at the end, because I, of course, want to use my upgraded weapons as I get them. I think this is going to be the best place to kill them, right in the main area. There's some back there, but there's 2 spawns here, and honestly, I don't kill them that fast because I only have 44 attack and a black mace. Again, hopefully that changes, but for right now, this will work just fine. And yeah, cowhide, nice. So we'll, what, 3 cowhide? I'm going to be banking a lot. Oh, and there's thread! We just need the needle. I mean, I don't think I'm going to do the cowhide until after I kill 1,000 hams, but the needle and the thread is a very important aspect about these monsters. The rusty sword, when we cash it in, to get the best possible weapon we can get, a mithril sword, it's 1 in 96. So what's 96 times 25? It's a 1 in 2,400 chance per ham guard killed that he's going to give us a myth sword. So not likely. 65 strength has been achieved. And there it is. There's the needle. We can now officially craft things. First time we are getting logs. We actually need these to do the Tree Gnome Village quests. I think it's 6 of them, so we can't do it yet. But logs were holding us back, and now we got them. I did not even realize we just got 43 prayer. Probably, arguably, the biggest prayer unlock the account will ever see. On our second to last kill, we actually got another clue scroll and finishing it off with a leather body. We have lots of clues to do, but before we do the clues, I think I'm going to cash in all of my rusty swords because I really want to see if we get an upgrade. I know we all went through our ham phase back in the day, and I'm going to go back into my ham era for the time being. We got lots of pieces of ham. This is what the bank is now looking like. The hammer bottom specifically is a really good item because it's used in a clue scroll, so we don't have to drop that one anymore, which is really nice. 110 thread, which in all honesty, I thought I was going to get much more than that, but hey, it still is thread. It does mean we can craft that into items and get some nice crafting XP. And 38 rusty swords. And that's what we're going to cash in right now. So this is going to cost me 100 GP every single time. As long as I come out profiting, I will be happy with that, which I can't see world in which I don't. So can I spam this? It looks like we kind of can. Just gonna, oh, I thought that was it right there. I'm just holding down the space bar. Oh, gives 2k. That's actually the same rarity as the mithril one. No, give me the myth. First inventory looking pretty bleak, but it ain't over till it's over. Oh, look at this. We've really streamlined this process. Real nice and simple. Iron looks a little bit too much like myth. That's her first black sword. I actually don't know if that's better than the mace. The mace, I think, is a bit better. Last one. Man. Oh, nope, it is not better. Unless I'm killing something specifically with stab. And we have a stack of 13 clues that we can do the first step of. And that is all the clues finished. We have 9 to open up. I'm not really too bothered on uniques or not right now. Honestly, at 15 combat, we need to go to the wildy in order to kill goblins. So anything that I can alch is going to be a good clue in my eyes. We got 9 to open. Let's do it. And that's bad on every front possible right there. Ooh, Zamorak robe legs. We have the Sour one. That could be a God Wars item. And a decent prayer bonus of court. Oh my gosh. There is no flippin' way we just got this. 1 out of 2,808 per slot on an easy clue. That is crazy. Followed by absolute junk. Oh my gosh, but we did get some pretty gnarly stuff. We actually already had one of these. That's a dupe. What? That's pretty cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. Just realized we did get a willow short bow, so this is the best short bow we have until we're able to do medium clues to get a used short bow. But willow short bow will have to do for now. Huge upgrade over the normal one. The biggest roadblock to do the Lost City quest is actually 36 woodcutting. So I've been stacking up these lamps thinking, you know, what skill do I put them in? Do I put them in agility? I can't do any quests that give that yet. Do I put it into Slayer after I do a few Slayer quests? Do I put it into woodcutting after I do a few woodcutting quests? 36 woodcutting is not easy, but if we did the Monk's Friend quest and then the Riveting Tail quest and then dumped our lamps into woodcutting, it would start along that journey of getting our woodcutting up. And obviously, if I dump them down to woodcutting, I'd only get 70 XP. I honestly don't think that's worth it when there's so many early quests that I can do instead. And the biggest problem is I need to do the Monk's Friend quest first to get 15 to do the Riveting Tail. And I can't do the Monk's Friend quest because I don't have a jug. I have a bucket, but the brother won't drink from a bucket. He absolutely needs a jug. So now I'm still at square one on figuring out what I do with these lamps. It was Carol. She's the culprit. She did it. Give me the reward. Give me the crafting XP. Give me the crafting XP. Thank you. Always level 11. And all we needed was a pot. And this should get us 750 crafting XP. And some more levels. 14. We'll take it. We got one more quest to do before we start actually doing some crafting. This is like the dumbest quest imaginable, but it did get us 16 crafting, so we'll allow it. 1 thread is used for every 5 actions. In this case, it's 1 action per 1 leather. So I will only be able to use 550 leather before all my thread runs out. I, of course, don't want to use all of it just in case I need it for a quest or something, but we're not even going to get close to using all 1,000 is the point I'm trying to make. So we just made 300 and something leather. I'm going to use all these. I don't want to go past 28 with normal leather because at 28 we can make hard leather bodies, and of course that gives better XP and it gives more money, and we definitely need money because in 2 combat levels time we need to hit up the Revenant goblins, and I'm broke right now. I'm gonna keep this as my last inventory. We only have 4 thread left, 33 crafting, so we are 2 levels past what we need for Lost City. Still 91 hard leather and 425 cowhide in the bank. It's a good thing we picked up some wood along the way because we are not allowed to woodcut. Just got King Bull and his balls back. Gonna put him in the tree. This is really good because now we can use the tree in Varrock and the G to get to this side of the map a lot easier because I'm only 15 magic. I did gain 2 levels just killing the Khazard Warlord here. No Mamlet's also good, and 46 attack as well. Boom. It's a pretty good necklace. Come on, give me my XP quick. I got a random event. That could be some good alks or some good things I can sell to the general store for money. But that is 9 Hunter and 9 Slayer. 1k Slayer XP and also 5k coins. That's going to be good on our way to 100k cash. You know what? I will get an assignment actually because I don't have one. Bears. We will have to kill bears eventually when we get to, I believe it is 19 combat, so we can do the Druidic Ritual quest. But guys, I cannot hold on to these anymore. They're just taking up way too much room, and I know we're going to the Wildy soon, and I could literally get myself killed and just lose them all anyway. Thankfully, I completed a lot of the random events, so these should come a lot faster now, and they'll only get quicker as I complete more. 16 Slayer. There's been a bit of a misconception on the first episode of how I can skill. I can't resource skill at all, and the only skilling I'm allowed to do is by using the drops that I get, meaning I can't just run off and train agility. This means if I ever want to get XP in certain skills, I can only get them through lamps or quest rewards. Agility has been on my mind for a while, as we need 25 to complete the Grand Tree quest, a prerequisite for Monkey Madness. I honestly should have put the lamps in agility, as I didn't quite realize at the time how hard getting starter agility XP would be. Here are all the quests that give agility XP at level 1, all being blocked behind something annoying. So we're a bit off to say the least. Agility is my best lampable skill, and I just don't quite realize it yet. And the journey of 1,000 Chaos Druids begins now. We're deciding to kill in the wilderness simply because it is the quickest spot to bank and we get a looting bag. With my stats, the only other place I can reliably kill them is in the Taverley dungeon, and that would take way too long to bank. Here, I know it's a bit risky. Honestly, I'm not too worried. I've killed these guys a zillion times on many different accounts. Never really hardcore Iron Men, I'll be honest, but on all my other accounts in a similar combat bracket, I've never died. So knock on wood, I'm really not too worried here, but we have some emergency food. Even with this food, the banking is going to be much quicker than if we kill them down in Taverley. So of course, we're looking for lots of herbs, lots of runes, and I'm even excited for the myth bolt drops, just like right over there. If we ever get our hands on a crossbow, we will have some decent bolts to go along with it. My first notable rare drop table, we get rune javelins, 1 in 16.3k. Now, I'm not really expecting to get any of the bigger ones. Like for example, the chance of a dragon spear is 1 in 699k. That's just never gonna happen. Another choice for level 13 would have been killing flawed golems, which notable drops include clay and some ore for smithing XP. I didn't even consider them at first because I placed herblore as a much greater priority than smithing XP. But midway through, it clicked. Clay can be turned into construction XP when it's made into soft clay. Looking back, I'm not sure if I made the right choice here, but I can sleep well knowing I'm stacking up herbs, and there are several other more golems to kill that drop clay along the way. This is the perfect example of how picking certain monsters can dictate my outcome in this series. 1,000 Chaos Druids took a little longer than expected, to be honest. I thought it'd be a bit quicker, but definitely was one of the shorter ones. No interactions with BKers whatsoever. Let's show everything I've got in the bank. Accidentally picked up some bones here, so we'll just bury those as soon as we get to the bank, but 44 prayer, 67 strength, not too far off of 68. It's always amazing to see when a monster adds so much value to the bank, and I'm not really talking about bank value itself, more value to the account. 82 Rargh weeds alongside a bunch of low-level herbs, 244 guams, 138 taramins, and 154 marintils. To be honest, I didn't get nearly enough bolts that I thought I was going to get, but not like we have a crossbow anyway, and also 74 vials of water, which technically we can always make pots, empty them, and then make more pots with the same vials. So I guess it's not that big of a deal, but that is way more than I expected to get, and I'm pretty stoked about that. And I also want to point out the runes that I got, because we might really be struggling to get that 100k by 15 combat. Our next monster's 14, so we have one more monster in between the Revenant Goblins. We got a whole bunch of law runes, which looks like if we sell one at a time to a rune shop, we should get high alch value, and that's 32k, and then with nature runes, it's 49.7k. I hate to just throw these runes to the wind, but the amount of alchables and also law runes we'll get just killing revenants is going to be astronomical. This is going to be the first dead monster that we're going to kill, and by dead monster, they have absolutely no drops other than bones. I'm not gonna lie, I have my clues dropped there just in case, because I feel like most sane people don't kill the level 14 thieves down here. In fact, these are the wrong level for thieves. Normal thieves are level 16 all around Gielinor, except down here. There's 2 level 14 thieves and a 26. But they are gonna give us some XP, and XP is also just as important. So it's funny, our last monster was pretty good in terms of drops. This one is just gonna be XP. I'm assuming they don't drop clue scrolls, so I'm probably just going to pick those back up and not have to worry about juggling them. So I'll let you guys know. If not, then I'll see you in 1,000 kills. Just hit 68 strength, and it's a really big deal because we can now officially hit 10s with no pots, no prayer. Like that. I was just about to end the recording. Just like that. We're finally utilizing some safe spotting here. Just wanted to get 25 magic. Also wanted to use my fresh new fit of plus 28 magic attack. 1 of 25 for some quick tellies with the Rargh telly. 1, of course, will help us do clues a lot quicker when we do them. Just walk around in general. And we need to teleport for the wilderness. And this is going to be the end of 1,000 Thieves, the level 14 monster. I'm just very nervous because I know what's coming up next. Let's do it. Revenant Goblins, our level 15 monster, is an incredibly crucial part of the plan. It is the last Revenant until 52 combat, and their drop table includes upgrades in almost every slot. Anywhere from rune armor and weapons to dragon armor and weapons, we could be fully kitted out by the end of this episode. But there's 2 major problems. The first being our hardcore status. With minimal armor and resources, keeping the account alive may prove to be difficult. And second, we're gonna have to go on a bit of a selling spree because we need to be risking 100k at all times while in the caves. Let's just hope if we die, it's outside of the caves because I might not have 100k to get back in. We need 100k, and thankfully we have enough junk from picking up everything that we got to get that money. We have 30k cash, but as you can see with all the examine options of the law runes, the nature runes, and the hard leather body, all of that will be enough to skyrocket us past 100k. We just need to get the high alch value for everything. So I'm gonna be very stingy and probably they only take it for 800 and 400 coins each. Why did I think that was gonna be a lot more? I mean, we're gonna do it. I want to keep as much runes as possible, but of course I am going to have to send some of those. So we're literally going to probably sell 1 thing per world. We're going to keep doing it until we get 100k. I don't need any money past that. I think doing revs is going to make me a whole bunch of money. So I'm not really worried about money after I get to revs. It's just I need the money now. We need 100k. So let's dump everything. This is going to seem so goofy, but I'm actually really excited to do this because it's the first teleport we're going to do on the account that requires a magic level. Oh, that feels good. And all of these things I could sell in both Varrock and Barbarian Village. So let's see how much all the stuff on the bottom gets us. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate being in the wildy on this account, but we made it safe. We're going to sell the Nas and the Law Runes to this guy because he buys them for a high alch price. There are other stores that do that, but none that I can access aside from this one. So now that we're here, we're safe. Let's get our Fashion Escape on. Let's start selling. 144 coins for the law runes and 108 for the nature runes. How much does it go down? Only 1 GP? Oh my gosh, I might just sell 5 per world then. Is it gonna just stay at that price? I'm gonna sell 5 per world. All right, let's just sell 5 and see what we get. 107, I'm gonna sell 5 per world. Okay, that's gonna be a lot easier than I thought then. Okay, we're losing pretty much nothing. Oh, and from everything we just sold, we have 43k. This is it. This is it. This is the last batch. We'll only sell 5. Oh, yeah, I'll say 5 more. So we have a little bit of spare cash, but we also have that to sell if we need any more. But that is 100k, guys. It is time. I am terrified, but there's a few good things about the Revenant Goblin. 1, it is below 20 wilderness, so we can one-click our telly and get out of there, assuming we're not telly blocked. I think that's just flashing because of people in there. I do have my wildy indicator on, so as soon as I see it flash, I'm going to telly. It's quite annoying because a lot of bots are around my level. I'm at like the worst level possible. Like, look at this. That's scary as fuck. They're gonna be going in and walking past the goblins. Am I really gonna be tellying every like 3 seconds every time a bot walks in? Let's pay the fee from the bank. The second good thing about the goblins is that it is right next to the exit. So if we get attacked, I mean, obviously I don't want to ever lose the hardcore on this account, but we want to keep our 100k. If we die, we just have to make it up these stairs. If we make it up those stairs, then we are fine. That's right. These guys heal quite a bit. I might have to do some flicking here because until we get a weapon upgrade, it's going to be pretty hard to get these kills. We need things like a bracelet of Ethereum, better food, all of these stuff to help keep us alive. Oh my god, and the first kill. I was just gonna say, this is gonna be a very tricky environment, trying to balance everything and get all the items we need and risking the account with salmon. So let's put that on. Let's toggle it as well. Toggle absorption. Okay, perfect. And now we're zooming through kills. Okay, all right. So that negates, I think, 75% of all damage. So We'll be able to stack food once we get it every single trip. Right now, I'm not going to bother hopping. I'm just going to have my finger on the teleport. Maybe I should actually stay up here. So if my screen starts to flash, I can see who's running around this way. Holy shit, like that scares the hell out of me. That was so fast. Oh, this is going to be the worst monster by far that I've killed. Like this drop right here, the manta rays. The manta rays, the manta rays. Honestly, for right now, we're just going to drop the salmon and pick up all the manta rays. We need to make sure we do not die here, and just stacking a full inventory of food is going to be the only way we can ensure that that might not happen. I'm not going to skull until I at least definitely have 100k in alkables in the bank of things I'm not using. I think my radius is way too far. 78. Like, he can attack me. I might just use my bind sacks as I get them and just, you know, do that for some nice easy XP. Obviously, I'm not going to hit. I don't really want to hit. I don't need to hit, but extra 30 XP drops here and there for magic, it can't really hurt, and I'll just use them as I get them. This might be it. I gotta try to lose him in the trees here. Or that's gonna be it for me. This might be it for me. This might be it for me. He's still alive. Okay, that really fucking sucks. That is really annoying because once I get tele-blocked, I gotta tank all the way down. He was 63 combat, so I had to go all the way down to 2 to get away, or tank through my tele-block, or get in the trees. And, of course, with my low magic level, I have no magic defense. I didn't want to risk my studded because I can't just get studded back. Oh, that's annoying. We died outside of the cave, so other than our hardcore status, we really didn't lose anything. We did lose our bracelet of Ethereum, which is a little annoying, but that shouldn't be hard to get back. So it's just our gnome ailment in there. I think we lost the black med, but we have plenty of those and everything like that. So I can't just sit here and act like I'm not really upset with what just happened. But at the end of the day, I knew the risks coming into the wildy. It doesn't affect what this account means to me at all. I, of course, wanted to stay a hardcore Iron Man for as long as possible, but that was never the main focus of the account. If it was, I, of course, would never be in the wildy to begin with. And there are so many good things in the wilderness that we're going to keep coming back to as the series progresses. So if we didn't lose it now, there is still a very high chance we could have lost it down the line. It is what it is. I'll be sad for the next hour, but then I'll get over it, especially once we get another good drop on this account. Ooh, Onyx Bolt Tips, maybe the first alkable, sorta. Not really. I guess that's a 15k alk. Ooh, these Dragonstone Bolt Tips also have a decent alk price. That's 13k if I chuck it in the general store. Sick. After many kills later, we finally get our bracelet back. It's been a while. We use a lot of food for it, but should be good now. Oh my god, I just started a new trip, and we just got our first major upgrade on the account in such a long time. It's a magic weapon. Oh my god, I can't even wear it. I'm so dumb. There's actually like 82 or something entangle sacks in the bank that I've just been forgetting to use because I'm not used to casting entangle on a goblin before I kill it. But that won't get us to 30, but hopefully when we keep killing these and we get more and more and more and we just keep using all of them, that will push us to 30 because it is better DPS and it has a higher max hit. Oh my gosh, yes, like 15 kills later, we get our first rune piece. I can't even wear it, but that's okay. We're not really worried about dying anymore, so we are just going to train to 40 defense and wear that sucker when we can. This should be 40 defense coming up. I decided to actually not use any armor at all because I was just losing my black armor, and I don't have an endless supply of them, and neither will I with the rune either. So 40 defense, we're still going to just rock nothing. As long as we have the bracelet, we're totally fine, but we can now officially wear rune, and let's go back to strength, because we're also really close to 70 strength as well. Okay, I'm really excited to upgrade my weapon here. This is going to be 30 magic. We just finished a new trip here, so let's just use our last little spell. Magic. So we now are able to use the normal battle staff with 32 strength, a massive increase. I do not know what my max hit is, but I think I could possibly hit 14s. If I'm using ultimate strength. I was able to hit 11s with the mace, so at the very least, I want to say I can hit a 13, and they have 14 HP. Oh, we can one-shot them. Oh my god, probably the best rune piece there is. Probably the best rune piece there is. I'm just gonna bank. My previous shield was, up until just now, a wooden shield. The best upgrade. Oh my god. And we got an extra as well, which, I mean, they always get dropped in groups of 2. Unless it's a dragon equipment, then it's 1 or 2. Oh my god. I don't think you guys realize how big this upgrade is. We don't have many kills left, but that just made me so happy because we were very dry on the rune equipment. And these are coming in with less than 300 kills left. This was our 734th kill here, so it really is big seeing that because we are running low on kills now, and we don't really have too many upgrades to show for it. We had the battle staff, which is like 1 in 300 something, so I definitely was expecting to get that. The rune full helm was a nice surprise, but this really gets me excited and really makes Rebs feel completely worth it. We're still holding out for a dragon piece, whether it's the legs, the skirt, or the helm. It's also why I decided not to skull. If I skull, it's impossible to get a D-med, and that's like 1 in 2,000-ish, roughly. And of course, that means the rev weaponry and the emblems are so much rarer. But to be honest, guys, the rev weapons are ridiculously rare, and the emblems are somewhat pointless on this account for right now. Are we gonna get full rune? Are we gonna get full rune? Oh my god. Again, the plate body is the one armor piece I probably would have been okay with not getting, and that is the one rune piece, at least for armor, we haven't gotten. We just need the warhammer and hopefully a dragon weapon. Please. And we are just a few XP away from our first level 70 on the entire account. And the craziest part about it is it was pretty much timed so perfectly, accidentally, to finishing off the Revenant Goblins. We only have 4 more kills to go, and that is it. A 15 to 16-ish hour grind is about to be complete. And you know what? Let's switch to attack for a little bit. All these stats and 1.3 million XP were all done with a weapon no better than a staff. And this is going to be the last kill. We have 1 more shot at getting any dragon piece. I'm a bit shocked we didn't get anything dragon related. At least give us a weapon. I guess I'll take it over a nothing drop. Let's go check out the bank and all of our new gear because it's a big haul. 1,000 Revenant kills later, and this is the entire haul of everything we've got. Now, there were some starting items in here. We had a few bloods. We had some death runes. We had some coal. We ate a lot of the food, so this isn't obviously everything. I died with some. I actually died 5 times outside of the Rev caves, and I died 1 time inside the caves, which sucks. I mean, 6 deaths is expected over a 16-hour grind when you're in the prime combat level, but the fact that only 1 death I lost 100k on was perfect because I was able just to alch these, get 100k back really easily, and we still have 13k cash. And if I need extra, there are so many things I can get rid of. I can get rid of some of these. I have extra of all the rune pieces we got. The bolt tips, where I guess the onyx isn't in the correct tab. I mean, I probably missed a thing here or there. But this is everything we got, and we have extra braces of Ethereum, so if we ever do swing back to Revs, I think the next combat level is 52 for Revenants. So maybe we'll be back here in quite a long time. And of course, the most exciting point of this whole journey in the Rev Caves is all the juicy armor we got. Our weapon is pretty trash, admittedly, but we got the 3 most important pieces, the rune kite, the rune legs, and the rune full helm. And our gear just blew through the roof. We've really got to focus on upgrading this, though, because that is still such a bad weapon, all things considered. But I am overall very happy about the Revenants. And that is going to wrap up this episode. Even though we lost the hardcore, the grind still goes on, and the adventure will continue. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. I have a new task for you.